What's up, guys? Psgint here, back with another podcast with Princess. It's been a while, but we're back and we have some stuff to talk about. Dembele, Chouameni, Pogba, Campos, Nasser, Mbappe. Let's get straight into this.
L'expérience de Thiago Motta. On a tous été stupéfaits par les nouveaux records de Libra et chantons. Allez Paris, allez Paris, allez Paris.
Boom. Yeah. Right now, it's a bit boring because it's only rumors. You don't know what to believe. Stuff is going against other stuff. But we can start talking about Luis Campos because we knew he was our sporting director for a while ago, but it's finally being reported that he has signed the contract and everything. How do you
Right.
feel about that? How big of a dub is it to have Luis Campos?
I think it's a good option so far, based off of what he has done with Lille and Monaco and stuff. So, you know, he's good at recruiting and all that stuff. And as we said before in previous streams, so I think it's a good idea. Um, I'm curious to see how it will fare at PSG because he has kind of a weird position. It's not exactly the same as Leonardo's position.
Is
It
it
kind of
less?
it's kind of less, like, because he would be dealing with scouting, recruits and stuff. And then Ontario Enrique would work with the selling. But then the whole locker room, from what I'm seeing, is probably going to be for the coach. But then there's some, sources or whatever that's saying that basically he will have a consulting type of role. And I'm like as the advisor to Nasser and stuff. And it's like this is very weird because first of all, I have to start off by saying the club hasn't announced Leonardo's sacking. They also haven't announced that Luis Campos has signed his deal.
Yeah.
But it's been confirmed that he had signed his deal.
Yeah, Fabrizio confirmed it as well.
Yeah. so so yes, this is what I mean. So the details of it is still in the journalist's hands. It's not really something that's been announced officially by the club. So what exactly he's supposed to be doing is
Yeah.
kind of in the dark. But yeah,
Yeah, it's a question mark.
it's
Mm,
giving Ragnick vibes for United a little bit.
yo, he left.
Yeah, by
What a G.
mutual agreement, quote unquote. Yeah.
What a G. What a G. He was tired of watching Pinaldo game in, game out.
I think he got sacked. I think he got sacked because Ten Hag wouldn't. That's what it looks like to me because Ten Hag kind of hinted it in his press thing. But
What did he say?
someone asked him about Ragnick's role, and he was like, basically he gave this response that was like, I don't know, about that, we'll see what happens, blah blah, and something about it being the board. And then it kind of showed that he's not too happy about it, whatever. And then he gets sacked. But I think that was the plan because he was already hired as Austria's coach, which he won his first match with them. Anyway, this isn't a United channel, but I was just saying
Yeah.
it reminds
Uh,
me of that a little bit. So it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, this consultancy thing.
yeah. I read that Campos has a manager in plan and that he has told Nasser about the manager, but it's a manager that hasn't been mentioned that much by the media. Let's try to guess who it can be.
Mm-hmm.
What manager is available and is a good for Paris Saint-Germain, but hasn't been mentioned? We have been linked to a lot of managers, but who can it be?
So I don't think he hasn't been mentioned. I just think he hasn't been mentioned nearly as
as
much as the
much.
others.
Yeah,
So maybe his name was thrown out there. I mean, that doesn't really that doesn't really help because everybody's name has been thrown out there.
yeah, yeah,
We had
yeah.
the Sevilla
Even
coach thrown out there.
Guardiola.
Guardiola's name has been thrown out there. Like the guy from River Plate, sorry, I don't know his name. He's been thrown out there. Um who else? Like the guy from Porto, he's been thrown out there. Like I just those are the names that have been thrown out the least.
Mm,
And we've been linked to everybody because there aren't very many, and I can tell that the board has probably gone back and forth because it's like if this Zidane thing doesn't work, then we might have Galtier, and if Galtier doesn't work, then it's like, oh, this is back to Mota, and then Mota's not happening, and then like it's just nobody knows. And I'm of the opinion that don't start recruiting people without really knowing who your coach is.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly.
You don't know what style of play they have. It's like they're already working with a skeleton of a like club. Like for an example, like the players, the squad itself, like you have your core players and you have players that are going to be sold, and then it would be up to the coach to decide, here's how I choose to work with this skeleton that you gave me. I'm going
Yeah,
to add this and I'm going to add that, and then this is how I'm going to play. This is the formation I feel comfortable with.
yeah,
But that's not what's happening here. It's too much. It's weird. It's weird, especially since Campos is rumored to have already had two agreements with two players that are unknown.
yeah. I like this suspension, this excitement, unknown manager hasn't been mentioned. It's like, well, I remember PSG talked about that why Campos is so good is because he doesn't go for the mainstream way. Like he doesn't do what most sporting directors do. He looks more into players and managers that other people don't look into. Not because they're bad, just because they don't have the what is it
Hmm.
called? The PR, the PR.
Yeah. Right as you were saying that, did you see what Santi put out?
Santi.
Yeah. He said again, like basically Gautier and Marcelo. I don't know how to say his last name, but the River Plate guy. Those two are on the short list for him.
Wait, who was the first one?
Gautier.
Yeah, and then you said the River Plate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Galtia. We were on that track long time ago, and ever since then we have pretty much forgotten about it and moved on from it. But it started to resurrecting now. How do you feel about that?
Um, 60-40. That's how I feel about it. I don't mind someone like Gautier because he would be excited by a project like this, to be honest, and it shows that he does have enthusiasm even when he talks about us as an opponent. He always gives encouraging answers towards PSG because I think he admires the ambition. I think the overall, like, despite him being like a Marseille Academy product himself, but I think he does feel that he wants to enhance French football. And so I don't think he minds it. And so if he was given that position, I don't think he'll have an issue with it at all. Also, seems to have an idea of how to use our core players. Like that's something I've noticed going through certain quotes that he did. But the defensive thing in big games or against teams that seem to hold possession of the ball, that thing is going to bother me because I was looking for something that was not that. I want the team to have control of the game, whether it's through possession or without it. And so I don't
But
know, questionable.
don't you think? I mean, Galtier, when he faces PSG, he always faces us with a worse team, worse players. So that's the best thing to do. But then when he has the Neymar and the Messi and so on, maybe then he can play in another way. Maybe he plays defensive because that's the only way possible to win against PSG, for example.
I can see that, and I can see that point definitely because I remember the first game against Nice in the first half of the season when he was strategically parking the bus. Like, I know we use the term parking the bus. Really, it is a defensive arrangement. That's just what it is. There was a technique to that. It wasn't all like 11 players backed into a corner. Like,
Yeah.
that's not what it was. There was a strategy in place where he used the strength of his players to fend us off and neutralize our attackers. That I think is admirable. The issue is I better not see it at PSG. like
Yeah.
only when necessary. Because we already do that. Like when we play against possession-based teams like Man City, we already give them possession. But
Yeah.
my issue is at Nice, he let PSG have the possession. Nice just tried to defend. I don't like that. That's my issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe with better players will be better. But
I mean, one thing I think that we should do, it's this. This will actually be the first time we have done something like this, and I want to see if it goes well. So as I said before, me and you talked about Galtier before, and I want to see like the points that we mentioned. So we're gonna do a rewatch of just little part about Galtier and see what we said. Hopefully you can hear the audio.
this is Galtier's biggest cheerleader, guys.
Who? Me?
You. Yeah?
I mean, I don't know how I feel about Galtier right now because I haven't thought about him in a long time, but we're coming back to it. Can you hear the sound?
No.
Huh?
No.
No, it's so dumb.
What?
No, I don't hear the sound.
Oh my god.
Technical difficulties.
Share system audio. There we go. Oh my. Wait. Maybe I can just do like this. Oh my god. What happened? Can you hear this? Hear the sound?
Even 3 years from
Yes. Yeah.
now, at least say 2.
Okay. Diego is.
If we're being kind, but
Yeah.
yes.
He's outside.
And moving on to another possible, predictable, and someone that will work. For me, this is the best option. Galtier knows Ligue 1. Galtier knows PSG. Galtier is French. Galtier is a hard man. He has all the qualities to succeed at Paris Saint-Germain.
I mean, I
There's
think
only
you just
one
died,
question
no?
mark on Galtier's CV.
You're 6,
that
it's not
is
6.
that he has never managed a big
Yeah,
club.
diving
He's gone
very
from
good
Saint-Étienne
6.
to Lille and now at Nice. But one thing we can take away from all his stints is that he really builds a team. He really builds a team.
I don't know, you're not diving him yet,
Ever since he left
and he has
now,
no
it's just
flash.
in the relegation
So I
zone.
think-
Lille, a team that he took from the relegation zone to winning the league end, something that no one thought was
We
possible.
didn't even win the
Now,
match.
as soon as he's left, Lille are a shambles of their former selves.
Now, yes.
And he has gone
So
to
he can
Nice, a
probably
team
be-
that was facing a lot of economical issues last season and has
Okay, Mr.
gotten them
Midlaner.
to nearly the top of the summit, knocking PSG out from the Coupe de France. That's
I
right.
guess he can't.
Galtier, Princess, what do you have to say about him?
Such a bad player. What
He
can I
ticks
say?
a lot of the boxes. I'm not afraid about him not pushing up.
Like, why is he?
But that doesn't concern me at all because he knows a lot of stuff. He understands the game like the back of his hand. And I think he actually would benefit from having a big.
Like, why do some supporters go
Our links to
even
him
though
are
their
very small.
ADC is like
So,
20k gold
This is kind
ahead?
of a wish list.
Just
kind
stay
of thing.
bot. And
I think he understands how. I think he would know how to use our players.
Yeah.
Seems to me that would be the case.
Yeah, I mean, Galtier is also a very adaptable manager. Came into Nice, mostly uses. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same with the he'll know how to use our players. I still have the same opinion.
I mean, I think that Galtier to PSG, it's very similar to Pochettino to PSG. They both
How?
were. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
They both were managers who took like relegation sides or mid-table sides and got them to the top. Pochettino did that with Southampton and Tottenham, and Galtier did it with Lille and Saint-Étienne.
It's not the same.
It's not the same, but I'm just saying that for Pochettino, when Pochettino came to PSG, it was his first big club job, and it would be the same for Galtier. But how they are as persons, that's the difference. Pochettino is a weak man, and you can't have a weak man as the leader. While Galtier, he's a strong man. He can be the leader.
No, because like what I mean by it's not the same has more to do with the fact that Gaultier actually did it. Like he completed the mission. He
Uh,
won Lille a league. He, took a side that people didn't think were gonna do it. He did
yeah.
it. Bingo.
I even
And
think that they
continued
were in
to.
the relegation, Lille, like the season before that. I think they were like bottom rock, and then they escaped in the last games.
Yeah, but like, see, when you compare it to Pochettino, Pochettino joined a mid-table club, took them to the top two, took them to a Champions League final. That's like, was the objective fulfilled? No.
Yeah,
Like that's like, I mean, it depends on what the objective even was for them, but that's like that's the difference that I'm trying to make here. The impossible happened with Galtier.
yeah,
The
and I mean,
impossible happened with Pochettino, but it wasn't
it wasn't
like
completed.
it wasn't fully achieved. Like it was just we celebrated the fact that he kind of almost did it.
Yeah,
So you get what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
the difference. I know it's not
And
the
I'm
same level of these Champions
no,
League
no,
and
no.
like
That's the thing. I mean, some people would like say, "Oh, but Pochettino played in the Premier League and so on," but Galtier faced off against Paris Saint-Germain in Ligue 1 and won the league. Whilst Pochettino had that one season, when Leicester won the league, they won the league
mhm,
with like 80 points or something,
mhm,
and there were no direct rivals. And Spurs bottled it, came third behind Arsenal. So
mhm.
I mean, that chance was much bigger than what Galtier had against PSG. And then if you look at Pochettino's side, he had a much better squad. He had a Ericsson, he had a Kane, he had a Lamela, a Son, a Dyer, a Dembele, a Vertonghen, a Alderweireld, a Lloris.
Mhm.
Whilst Galtier has done so much with these kind of players. The only thing with me with Galtier is I want to see him at a big club. That's the thing, because he's good at making average players look amazing,
I think
who
with
look well above
with
their quality. Yeah.
Luis Campos, like I think he's going to bring a young manager or like someone who's young at least in their career. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
hungry for all the success as a manager.
right. We're not getting someone who's already achieved every single objective that we're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
That's just not the trend that I'm seeing here. I mean, unless they achieve the Zidane thing, which I don't think is happening. So,
Yeah, that's the Dan file. I'm so tired of it. Because
um,
sometimes I read news like Zidane will not come, and then still reports come in and say, "Oh, there's possibility of Zidane and everything." It's
because
like,
they're still holding meetings with each other. That's the problem. They are
yeah, but
still
why?
opening the doors.
Why can't just PSG do like a final meeting? Say, listen, Zidane, We will up the offer. We will this. You accept or not? And if it declines, you move on.
No, I think it's borderline. Like the thing is, with Zidane, I read a report. It could be wrong. Reasons why Zidane didn't join in January is A, um, he wants full power, all this blase. One of the points that really bothered me was that you know, we were we were facing Real Madrid.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
And it's like, okay, this was not the first time we faced Real Madrid. We've done that before a few times. And then when we face Marseille, which we do every season, what is he going to do? Is he going to sit in is he going to sit in the stands and have his assistants do it? Like, I don't understand. If that is the truth and stuff, and if that's such a conflicting factor, because apparently it was a conflicting factor in one of the reports, I don't think that's the right job. Don't join a rival. If it hurts that much, just don't join a rival. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wasting our time. And then it's like, even though I think he probably doesn't have an issue with the project itself, it's not compatible.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I also feel like we need to find our own identity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, I think, we would benefit from a coach that would work for PSG.
Yeah, would want to be remembered as the PSG coach, as Ferguson is with United, as Guardiola is with Barca, as Jupp Heynckes is with Bayern.
Yeah, just serve the club. That's the thing. You just have
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
be, an employee. But, you know, this, if you feel like you're cheating on someone while you're doing it, I just
Yeah,
don't do it.
I mean, it's like the same with players we want to sign. We don't want to sign players that just want to play for a big club. We want players that want to play for Paris Saint-Germain.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
We got a
Yeah,
comment saying Amorim better than Zidane.
that's another
Uh,
one, but I don't think we're getting him.
wait, was it Amorim or Consensao who had that 25 to 30 million buyout option?
That was Amorim.
Amorim. All right. So Amorim, it's like if PSG pay that, if PSG are ready to pay 25 mil for him, we're getting him
We're
100%.
not. We're not. He doesn't
No,
want to leave Sporting.
oh, he doesn't want to leave.
That's the thing. From what I've seen, he doesn't want to leave Sporting. Sporting would not let him go. He's definitely a huge asset to Sporting's entire, system and their entire thing. So it's not definitely that's like not happening.
But don't you think he hasn't like said anything towards PSG because he doesn't want to disrespect his position at Sporting, knowing that he might stay?
He hasn't
But then,
said anything publicly.
okay. But like, if PSG pay that 25 mil, I don't think he will be mad about coaching PSG.
It has nothing to do with PSG, I think. I think he's just an essential part of Sporting and they're not letting him go. Like that's on their side.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with the money either.
I think the big plus side with Amorim is that he plays a three at the back. That's why so many PSG fans are obsessed with him.
And you're farming the weight.
Yeah, he does, but I don't mind if there is a manager who dabbles in everything. Not everything like inconsistently, but like who has had experience playing in different formations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for an example, Galtier can also play at the 3 at the back. He can also play 4 at the back, which he normally does. It's like there's like I don't want to make it seem like someone is so stuck in their ways that they're not able to maneuver, because we've been through that this past season, especially. So
Yeah.
yeah, someone who would adjust, so.
Hmm. Um. But what do you know more about Amorim? Because I don't really know anything about
What
him.
is Kaiser doing? What?
If you have anything more to say about him,
He's like the golden goose at Sporting. Um,
but does that mean anything?
yeah, they believe he's to be the next Jose Mourinho. I've seen that everywhere. He's compared to him all the time. All
I
the
think Kaiser
time.
Is it just
do
because he's
something when he gets
Portuguese,
12 kids. I don't know.
or does he have any
No.
similarity
Not
to
doing
him?
shit.
No, I don't think it has anything to
Oh,
do with
but
it. Maybe a little bit.
No,
No, not really.
does he have like an ego and says like very very confident stuff, like Mourinho did?
I think his attitude towards winning and his philosophy is that of Mourinho. I don't think it has anything to do with like nationality or anything.
Okay, okay,
Also, like he won Sporting a title,
yeah,
or a few, a couple. Yeah, for the time that he was there.
okay, okay. If we go back to talk about our favorite one, Thiago Motta.
Hmm.
As we said before, I mean, he is still in that basket.
He's never leaving that basket.
Does that mean we will hire him?
No, I mean it doesn't mean that we'll hire him now. Thiago Motta has left Spezia officially. I
Okay.
think he's left Spezia, but they said it's not particularly because of PSG. He's had a couple of offers in Serie A and in La Liga.
Don't have to.
I mean,
So yeah,
that's still good from our perspective because, like, even though we don't get him, he's still going to get more experience. One of the stuff we said that he needed.
yeah,
So it's
and there are clubs that are interested. That's always a good sign.
yeah,
I just want to know what those Serie A clubs are. I'm just curious. And yeah, and the La Liga one. But yeah, it's not just only the PSG thing. I think he genuinely wants to try something else. But um yeah, Nasser I think wouldn't mind keeping him there. They said it was a divided, like they were split on
Why did
him
you let them drink?
in the board. So
Santiago.
but he ticks a lot of the boxes. He's young. That's a box they want to
yeah.
tick. All that stuff. Young and impressionable coach. So,
Yeah. I mean, one thing we talked about a lot before was how the situation was with the ultras and
mhm.
how Thiago Motta would be able to solve that. But I think that the problem with the ultras is like gone now. Is it? Or
What?
it's fixed, much more like the problems we had with the ultras. Right now, it looks like it's fixed now.
They're no
Not
longer
100%.
protesting. They're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
protesting anymore. They're not doing the silent treatment and the upside down banners. They said that their objectives are they've conversed with the club and everything's better, but I think they're going to be looking very carefully.
No, not really.
mm,
That's never not happening until things really take off.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's better than it was before, right?
Yes.
Um, so I mean, that's one thing we don't have to be talking about or caring that much about when we're looking for a manager. I mean, still a good thing, like with Thiago Motta, but it's not as essential as it was before.
No, no. It looked horrifying. And I was like, look, somebody has to do something about this.
Yeah,
And there's still no word because you want to know what happened? Like the last game, They were actually protesting the first half. And the banner was upside down. Some of them were outside, all that stuff.
Yeah.
After halftime, they switched. They flipped everything over. They started cheering and stuff. And then they did the farewell thing for Di Maria.
Yeah.
And they
Yo,
put out a statement saying that, like, oh, we've talked with the club. It's like during halftime.
but I think that we have to give a lot of respect to Di Maria, because when we were saying who will be that player that can link the ultras and the club back to what it was before, and we really never thought about Di Maria. We thought more about a Marquinhos, a Verratti, a Kimpembe, maybe even an Mbappe. But Di Maria was that glue that put us back together.
Was he like
No,
nothing?
not directly, but indirectly. Because when PSG when it came out report that PSG were not going to have like a farewell for Di Maria,
Mhm.
and then the ultras, they got offended by that, and they had it and everything, and then PSG was like, "Yo, we should have it for him," and then it started getting bigger. So I mean, I think that him leaving and PSG needing to do something special for him made the
Yeah.
PSG and the fans come back together unintentionally.
Yeah, and indirectly
Yeah,
probably
yeah, yeah,
contributed to the conversation. But
yeah.
like I really want to know what did it for them. Like Mbappe extended, they were still protesting. Di Maria was leaving, there was still, like probably stuff for him, but they were still protesting. I think it was probably like when they discussed management was probably what made them stop protesting. Management and internal changes at the club. I
Mm.
think that's what made them want to stop protesting. Because they were going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
They didn't care that they were supposed to lift a trophy that day. It was just perfect timing. Everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now that day will be remembered as a big milestone, not milestone, but a big memory for PSG. We won 5-0, Di Maria farewell, Mbappe contract extension, the Ultras come back. So much good stuff happened that day.
They were supposed to protest like the title. Imagine, yeah, like no, imagine that all those fireworks, that whole video montage, Di Maria's entire farewell with the ultras outside.
Would have been much more different. Much more different.
God. Oh, there would be no peace. Like, I think all of everything getting put back to normal and with more optimism really topped off the most ugliest season in a long time. Well, if we don't include last season, but like a horrifying, ugly season.
Yeah.
So.
We got a comment. Dembele can't replace Di Maria.
How so?
Yeah, David is. Right, more about that, but we can talk
elaborate.
Elaborate. Dembele. I don't really know from all the reports I've read and everything, but it looks like, I don't know. I read from Barca Universal that he's 95% done to PSG, but then I read that Campos doesn't want him, and then this and this. I mean, will Dembele join? Will he not?
I just don't know. This man looks like he's in no man's land. Barca thinks he's going to PSG. PSG want to have them. They already have a verbal agreement. Then you hear that, like, Chelsea, the Chelsea rumors, the Chelsea fans are all out here, like, Dembele to Chelsea. It's done and it's getting there and it's a done deal. And it's like, wait, there has been no word from the French media or this like from what I've seen of the Spanish media that has heavy links to Chelsea.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I really don't understand what any of this is, so it's very confusing.
He said his finishing is worse than Verrat's. Is
No,
that only? I
absolutely
mean,
not true.
first of all,
He
respect Verratti. Verratti just doesn't shoot, but he has great finishing. Mm, but I don't know. I don't really know. The thing is, Dembele, his time at Barca has been very inconsistent. But then it's like the last 5 months where he has been exceptional for Barca. But
it was
can
after
he
the
carry?
injury.
Yeah, but can he carry that on for next season?
If he can stay fit, I wouldn't mind Dembele at all.
Yeah, I mean
He
it's for
just
free as well.
yeah, but he has to be comfortable with rotation. That's all.
Not yeah. Not starting.
All of
But the
them
thing
have
is,
to.
I mean, Neymar gets injured or something. Messi gets injured. Mbappe gets injured. But that's the thing. It's the squad depth, and I remember PSG talking about this. If you look at Liverpool, they can take in Firmino. They can put in Luis Diaz, whilst we put in Icardi.
Yeah, but they have to be cool with rotation.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like people were saying, like, where would Dembele go? Where would he play? You know, Di Maria was on the bench his last season because Messi was there, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, um, someone has to get subbed off. Someone has to get subbed on. Like that's my issue. The type of recruitment, like the type of people that we should be going for, are those who are up and coming. Like we don't have enough no names. We can't be getting like I'm not saying this about Dembele specifically, but I think generally because we know who would start, you need
Yeah.
to have someone who hasn't exactly reached their peak but can in the next few years and can
Yeah.
get the job done and has enough experience and confidence in the way they move. You can't bring another superstar that would want to play 90 minutes every week most of the time.
Mm.
You can't talk
Yeah.
about squad depth because they would have to wait until that person gets injured. Like that's not that's not helpful at all. You get angry players. So
Yeah.
having that's why I mean like the having to be okay with rotation is a must. Can Dembele do that?
Yeah. It's like going into a relationship, but accepting that you have to compromise for the relationship.
Yes, but when these players go looking for new clubs, they want to look for a place where they can establish themselves, especially when they reach a particular age. No one goes in there to be help unless
Yeah,
they're
but
young.
yeah. But that's the thing with Dembele. I mean, Messi has 1 year left on his contract, and maybe we'll take that option plus 1 year. But even though that means that in 2 years, Dembele will be a starter at PSG, as long as he deserves that. David has also commented, Dembele hasn't developed like Mbappe, low IQ. Verratti has the same amount of goals as Dembele this season.
The Verratti comparison is just that's just actually funny.
Hasn't developed like Mbappe, yes, but first of all, they're two totally different players. I mean, Mbappe is much better talent wise, and he's much more mentally stronger. But then we have to take in injuries as well. I mean, David, that's Europe Neymar, and we know that injuries are the only reason Neymar hasn't come close to a Ballon d'Or or even a Champions League final apart from the Bayern one. It's only injuries. And a lot of people disrespect Neymar for that. We don't do that. and I don't think we should do the same for Dembele. Yes, he hasn't developed like Mbappe, but injuries is a big reason, and the second reason is Barcelona. I mean, look at all the players that join Barca; they become worse. Look at De Jong, look at Coutinho, look at Dembele, look at Griezmann. So you have to look at the whole context.
Yeah, everybody's journey is different.
Yeah.
Like Dembele's journey is not an easy one at all. He was out for quite a long time at one point. There was
Hmm.
also surgery as well.
Yeah, and he
Like
was also like brought in to be the replacement for Neymar, which is
there's
a
already
lot of
enough,
pressure.
yeah, a lot of pressure, and also he that stunts your development.
Yeah,
Um how old is he now? 25, 24?
yeah, something
Let's
like that.
see.
I think 24 or 24, 25.
Okay.
He's 25. Um,
Apparently he has an agreement with Chelsea. This makes no damn sense to me.
I think that Chelsea fans are. I mean, they are tweeting all the time about Neymar joining their dead club. He's
No, but
not joining.
the thing is, the actual people at Chelsea denied that rumor. The thing is, who has denied rumors about Dembele?
Mm.
I don't know what's going on here.
Uh, you think Dembele is motivated to win PSG Champions League or money? Uh, Not money at all. I mean, people are saying this money argument all the time. I think a lot of it just comes from hate. If you look at Real Madrid fans, they said that Mbappe is the GOAT, so amazing, best player in the world, and everything. And as soon as he declined them, they said he's a money whore and everything. It's just an argument. It's an easy argument to say to a player, "Oh, you go for the money."
No,
But
people think that
no player does that apart from the players that actually go for the money. It's like Ander Herrera, who just said that he had a lot of affection and love for Athletic Bilbao, but he's staying at PSG 100%. He's a money because he doesn't play at PSG. He doesn't have a role, but he doesn't care about that because he's making the moolah. But
yeah,
not Dembele and
if they're
Mbappe.
frequently injured, if like and when they're frequently injured, their life off the pitch takes more a priority because they can't do anything on the pitch for that time. And if they're sorry to say it, I have to point it out, if they're black, that's another common denominator. Like I'm usually keep my mouth shut for a lot of these things, but really like it makes it so much easier to ridicule. Like and then also like if their personality is something that's outgoing or something,
Yeah.
they get accused of like hoarding money and not like slacking on the job. But when they're young, especially, there's a question of discipline as well and stuff like that. So what could be mistaken for ill discipline is also taken for they're just here for the money. I don't You have to really see multiple signs. Like what you're saying with Herrera. Like
Dembele comes off as a lazy player who doesn't work hard. Just my view,
that's
and
what
that's
I'm saying.
exactly
Like
what
the
you're talking about.
ill discipline is more of like probably something that we could probably discuss. Has he grown from that? Because when they get older, they start to care more. Like, I mean, depending on, certain
Yeah,
factors. But like, when we talk about Herrera, no one really realizes it because he speaks with a lot of conviction.
yeah,
And because of that, he's very persuasive, and he knows how to use his words, and he knows how to play the PR game, and he knows all that stuff. Like look at what he said recently, like I'm 100%, staying at PSG. It's like he's saying it as if, no, I know there are people after me, but this is my place.
yeah.
Like
Like
as
we
if
need
he's,
him.
yeah, like they were trying to scrape him off last season, Last transfer window they weren't trying to get rid of him, and then this time they're not trying to get rid of him. He's on every list of players to get rid of that are associated with Campos's lists.
Yeah.
He's on every one of them, and it's like, oh my god, come on, dude. He wants to finish off that contract. He wants to, make his money, and live his life. That no one, and he goes under the radar. No one ever says anything. So, yeah. It sucks. So, like,
So this is from a Barca fan. I think that what we can talk also about is why Dembele is leaving Barca. People think it's only about him not getting the wages he wants. I think it's much bigger than that. First of all, he has been there for a while now and has never cemented his place in that Barca squad, maybe until the last 5 months. But it's too short of a time span to take anything away from. And I think that Dembele wants a clean sheet. He wants a new team, a new club, and PSG is happy to accept him to join.
yeah, because he's a talented player.
Yeah, and I think that Dembele doesn't feel appreciated at Barca. I think that's the main reason. He doesn't feel appreciated by Barca, and I can understand that from Barca fans because he has been injured and everything. But if you look at how PSG fans treat Neymar, like we're accepted that he gets injured and everything, but we're so happy when he performs and does everything. Whilst Barca fans, it feels like even when he comes back from an injury, they're still extremely negative towards him. And I think that Dembele doesn't like that. He doesn't like getting injured, being out for like 3 4 months, and then coming back and still being booed and everything.
It's his reputation.
Yeah,
That I think that's what it is. It's that mixed with his reputation and injuries you can't help. Like I really their bodies go through so much. Like, did you see the picture of Neymar's feet?
injury South Korea training.
Like he has like 2 videos of his feet. Well, one both of them looked horrible actually, but it displays that like this is literally it. The only thing is people don't realize that like he's just showing you most footballers' feet looks really ugly like that. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
transparency. But that's what their bodies, that's an example of what their bodies go through. I mean, it's so much worse for some people as well with the muscle injuries and all that stuff. So when I try not to be so harsh on injury prone players, you can't help it. But I think Dembele's reputation just like it needs a cleanup.
Yeah. Uh, it is said here that PSG will have a meeting with Marcelo Gallardo this weekend.
Yes, I saw that, yeah. We're
That's a
gonna have
good
a
thing.
lot of interviews. A lot of interviews are gonna be
Yeah,
happening. Yeah. Yep.
and Dembele would be a good bench player, I guess. I think if we look at Dembele, we have to look at his strengths instead of his weaknesses because I think that most people talk about, oh, is he going to be injury prone or this? Let's talk about him on the field. What he adds is speed. It's a lot of pace to that attack, which we lack. It's only Mbappe that has pace in that attack. Messi and Neymar have pace when they have the ball at their feet. They're very quick with the ball. But Dembele can add something to that right side that we don't have at PSG. Even our bench, Daxler, Icardi, these aren't fast players. And pace is a very, very big attribute, especially if we're going to play a counter-attacking. Yeah. And we have seen what Messi can do with his passes and use Mbappe's biggest strength, which is pace. A lot of the Messi assists to Mbappe have ended in goals because Mbappe is so quick.
Hmm.
And I think that that's something we can add, and we need some width to our attack. Our attack, both Messi and Neymar, none of them are wingers. We don't have a winger at PSG. Mbappe is sort of a winger, but he doesn't want to be a winger. He wants more. Mbappe is very similar to Ronaldo, so he wants to be the striker of the team, but
Oh
you
my
see him
god.
more on the left side,
He should
and he.
just shut up and be on the left.
Yeah, you tell him that.
Like seriously, not my problem. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta raise your hand and say, "Not my problem."
Yeah.
That's for the coach to figure out.
We used to play Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani, and Di Maria together at Sometimes Icardi. Yeah, I remember that. The Fantastic Four, they called it in France.
Yeah, it doesn't work with Messi. Okay, what? You want me to lie? Also, Cavani is a striker,
Yeah.
so more goal scoring outlet.
Yeah. No, exactly, exactly. And that's something that people don't. I know. I think that people are too much playing FIFA. In FIFA, you don't have to have a number 9 striker, but in world football, you need to have that if you want to play this. At least if you want to play with 4 attackers, you need at least one of them to be a number 9, a striker that knows how to move, how to take out defenders from the game, and can finish those easy chances in the box.
Hmm.
And Mbappe can't do that. He's not number 9. He's not a
That's what.
target man.
That's exactly why he should embrace his natural talent. That is all. I mean, it's great to, be diverse and stuff like that. I think having a diverse front or diverse players is great.
Yeah,
But that there's also a reason why they tried to recruit Ekitike, who ends up going to Newcastle anyway.
yeah.
But there's a reason why they tried to get him to be that guy that you just said.
Mm. We got Lidor here.
Hi, Lidor.
Yo, what's up? What's
What's
good,
up,
guys?
Lidor? Long time,
Hey,
long
bro.
time, long time.
Long time, man. Long time. What's going on? What's going on? What are we talking about today?
Transfer stuff.
Uh, yeah. I mean, that's the only thing we
Transfers.
can talk about. But Lidor,
Jesus. Yeah, what's up?
the player we're right now talking about, it's Osman Dembele,
Okay.
and I know you know a lot about that guy. Tell us,
Mm-hmm.
is it good for
It's,
you to take him?
it depends. It depends because I I don't even know what to say. It depends on how we play. That's why we need to get the coach. The coach is the one that's going to make a decision. It depends. I feel like if you're talking about a winger, a proper conventional winger, he is that. He's not one of those Mbappe types that they want to run into like from the left to the middle.
Salah and Mane
Those-
and so on.
Yeah, Mane, yeah. He's like a conventional. I'm going to run at you. I'm going to dribble. I have speed. But it depends on what we want to do. Like
Yeah.
we don't have a winger in our club. But do we need a winger? So that's why we need to get this coach situation sorted out as soon as possible, so we know what we are doing. That's my take on the whole Dembele thing. If you're going for winger, yeah, absolutely. He's for free. He's French, and he could be very good. But we need to sort out the coach thing first as
Yeah,
soon as
yeah.
possible. It's taking
Do,
too long.
do you know who Marcelo Gallardo is? A River
Nah,
Plate manager. He's a River Plate manager. Like a lot of people hype him up,
uh,
and PSG are
okay.
having a meeting with him this weekend.
Okay, I'll do some research and check it out.
I
I'll
mean,
check it out.
I mean, out of all the rumors, who would you take?
It's crazy because there's literally no top coach, so we just have to take a risk. That's what the
Yeah,
situation is. Like there's no everybody has a job, or some people are not interested in having jobs. Like that's the situation right now. So I mean, I would have loved Zidane because if you want to like, I know that like there's this thing we have with Champions League. But if you want to win that, and if you want to play like a consistent football, it doesn't have to be good, but it's consistent. This PSG's, then Zidane would have been good. But I don't think he wants a job, and he could be on and off. One day he's okay, and for PSG, one day he could just say I'm done. I'm not like he did with Madrid. He won three champs. He left, came back, won La Liga, left. So you can't really bet that he's going to stay for like 1 year, 2 year. Right now, I don't know. Like I'm hearing names I've never heard in my life before. So I have to do research and see how they
Yeah.
play and all that. Mm.
No, I get that. I get that. I mean, for me, the Zidane file, oh, let's just end it because
Yeah.
the way he's just milking this day in day out.
Yeah. He doesn't want the job. We should move on from this Zidane thing.
Yeah,
No, I'm at this point. We just have to take a risk. At this point, we just have to take a risk. That's it. All the names I'm saying are just risks. It could be good. It could be bad. That's my whole position on the whole PSG thing.
Did you guys see the Mourinho links that Talk Sports tried to put out?
Nah, God, no, no.
Yeah, it's not happening. No, he said
it's
already that
not.
he was staying
It's
at
not.
Roma.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. I
yeah.
don't want it to
No,
happen.
no,
Nah,
it's not
guys.
happening anyway because when he won the Conference League, he already said that he was staying at Roma. He's
Yeah,
not listening to other proposals.
I saw those. I saw the news. Good for him. Good for him. But he can't succeed at PSG, bro. Nah, no way. Hmm.
I don't think that's gonna work, but I think uh maybe someone else, maybe not similar, but maybe if they had a fraction of what Mourinho had, then maybe.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. This is our 4th of June, and Poch is still our coach. Crazy times. Very scary times right now.
Yeah.
they they're trying to fire him, but they don't have a
And
replacement.
like, bro, we play, I think, Trophy the Champion, something like that, on the 31st of July. And
Yeah,
we're
I
talking
know.
about
Hmm?
tactics, wingers. Yeah, we
Yeah,
play 31st
dude,
of July.
preseason,
Not in
preseason.
August.
No,
Nah, it's 31st of
preseason
July.
is exactly a month from now. To the day. To the day.
Bruh.
Wait,
Yeah.
no. Oh, 31st of
um,
July.
yeah, July. I think
All right,
the
but
Trophy the Champion. My French isn't good, so yeah,
the champion.
the
Uh,
Champion.
PSG preseason. When did you say it starts?
Exactly a month from now, July 4th.
Scary times, guys. Scary
Uh,
times.
Like, really, you have a month left and then you have no coach.
Crazy times, right? Yeah, crazy. It's scary. Just imagine if Poch he does preseason with us,
no. I don't want to
bro.
imagine that. I don't want to
Let's
imagine that.
guys. At this point, we have to be realistic. I'm not saying he's going to be our coach for the 2022-2023 season, but he could do preseason as it stands right now. He could do
No.
preseason.
No, I've
No,
heard
no, no,
things
no.
that the sacking of Pochettino, it's due to two stuff. First of all, we haven't found a manager yet, and the second
Yeah.
thing is Nasser is away in Doha for personal reasons, and
Okay.
they're waiting for him to come back because he
Yes.
will clear that. But we can welcome a new guest, Kul Alucard.
Cool Oscar, cool
What's up, fam?
Oscar. What's up? What's up? No,
What's
I,
up,
I
bro?
heard you guys. I heard you guys mention the River Plate manager.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah,
bro, I think that guy would be fantastic for you guys because I know he's in like South America regions, but I've seen his team play and he plays some fantastic football. And this is a guy that
Mm.
demands respect in his dressing room, bro. And the thing is, bro, like if you guys get him, I think it's a great signing. I think that's a perfect manager. He
Yeah,
doesn't
Mm.
but it's just because he's out there in South America doesn't mean he's bad. He has
Mm.
he has a great
Yeah.
tactic. and stuff. We'll see how he does in Europe if you guys get him, but I believe that he can make you guys function as a team. But that boys,
What do you think lacks from him? Is it only like experience in Europe?
but it's not only I don't think I think he can make it. I think he can make it in Europe. It's not that difficult to play in Europe. But the thing is yeah, he's also good with youngsters. I don't know if you guys if you got any
Yeah.
inexperienced player. He also good with developing players as well. Yeah, and yeah, his style of play is very interesting. He's no pushover. Like that's all I gotta say. And when regards with Dembele, the thing is with this guy, like he creates chances. Like one thing I don't rate Dembele for his goal scoring because as
Yeah, bruh,
this
his
season
shooting is sus.
yeah this
His
season
shooting is complete sus.
yeah, this
Jesus.
season in Barcelona, like bro, like we really enjoy his ability to beat players in 1v1 situation, like,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
he's super effective because we had Aubameyang with him because all he
Yeah.
needs to do is like get across, put the ball in the center, and he just finish. The players just finish the
Yeah.
chances. So Dembele is that type of guy that create occasions, create danger consistently throughout the pitch. He's gonna give you a couple inconsistent games, but this season under Xavi, like Xavi got the best out of the guy, and so he became the top assist in La Liga. So you're gonna need a manager to know how to utilize him in a way that he doesn't force his body to the absolute limit. Because under Xavi and the style of play we play, we don't demand Dembele to be running up and down every second. He gotta be intelligent and know when to dribble. So that's why Dembele hasn't been that much injury prone or hasn't pulled up any serious injury because he's been getting more intelligent in how to preserve himself on the pitch. So Dembele has improved a lot, but so unfortunately because of Barcelona's financial situation, we won't be
Mhm.
able to renew the guy. So I think his destination is either PSG or Chelsea, one of those two clubs.
Nah, Chelsea, nah, nah. It's not going Blues.
I think he has an agreement with them if I find any real source. But what you said about the River Plate guy, everybody said what you said. He's a really good manager and he would work really well.
Yeah, like he
So,
was
yeah.
for Barcelona, he was like our second option after Xavi. Like we like our board of directors wanted was like he was a second option, and because we know that he's good at developing players, and he has a very good style of play, and uh, you know, I think it can work out if you guys, but if they like the players in the dressing room, follow the instructions and does what the guys say, 'Cause that's a lot of superstars you guys have.
I think he'll be fine in terms of that. Because they've had a year of the opposite. When you've tasted the other side, I think I think this will probably be something that you need. But um it's not even just that. Like I think the thing with the youngsters is really necessary because we have quite a few that should have had some more playing time last season. So, yeah.
Girl, I actually think that like Messi might actually benefit from a manager like him, like the Argentine manager. Like, uh, it can actually work into both
I
sides.
mean, I mean,
Cuz Poch is
Pochettino was
not
Argentinian. Pochettino was
Bruh, like
Yeah,
Argentinian.
but yeah, but Pochettino's not
Poch
this
isn't
guy.
Argentinian at all.
Poch is
Pochettino's
Argentinian, bro.
yeah, but he's a bum as well, bro. He's a bum as well.
He's
Like, yeah,
bum. Poch the donkey.
Both
Yo,
I,
I
both
I don't want to
Argentinian
hear.
and
I don't want to hear this guy's name, bro. Pochettino, bro.
yo, Pochettino is
but
hated unanimously around the world.
Nah, bro.
No
After
one
that,
likes him,
I
apart from
hated that
Brentford.
guy after that disaster class in that Champions League final. Like this guy, bro. He's not serious. Um, the thing is, yeah, but guy, yeah, we'll see, bro. I don't know why did you guys? How about right, Zenedine Zidane? I've seen some rumors that you guys are trying to get that guy, right? You
Yeah,
put a
mhm.
couple of proposals, but like the thing is with Zidane is like it's very risky for him to join you guys because of his connections with that other club. I think it's Marseille, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like bro, like him accepting to go with you guys could actually put his family at risk, because they have some crazy fans, bro. They're gonna feel like they got betrayed.
No, they
So
are.
yeah, so
Yeah.
in order for like Zidane to join a club like PSG, like he needs to put his family in a situation that they won't be bothered by those type of fans, because
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. I don't think it's because he's loyal to Madrid. That's bullshit. You offer him the right price, he'll easily go join PSG. But of course, his family is in that region, and if there's any rumors about him trying to join PSG, and his family has not moved to Paris, then it might be a bit dangerous for his family. So that's all I gotta say when it comes to
yeah,
that. Is that it is a possibility for him to join PSG, and if he joins, I think he'll demand respect in that dressing room, and I think it's gonna be a much better team.
yeah.
Like we all know how,
Um,
how how he is as a manager. He's actually proven, guy. The next Argentinian guy that you guys are going, he isn't proven, but the thing is, I've seen his team at Argentina, and I like how they play. That's just based on personal preference.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'll
I
look
mean,
into it.
both you and Lidor are Barca fans. So, what's the biggest topic around Barcelona Football Club right now?
Nothing. It's just basically
It's
like
no, no.
it's just
It's
sorting out
it's
the financial situation.
no,
That's
no, no.
basically
It's
it.
not. It's not like that. It's Gerard Piqué, the Icardi of Barcelona.
Huh? Look,
That's a weak man, bro.
if he
Weak man.
if he
What a
if
man.
he if he cheated on Shakira, bro, like that's his personal base. But for me, like what was shocking that the journalist was saying that he did it against Gavi's mother. I was like, nah, now you're taking it too far.
That's
That's
definitely
too
not
much,
true.
bro.
That's not true. That's
Yeah,
basic. That's
bro.
fake. That's just
They
adding more
carried
fuel
it
to the fire.
everywhere,
But
bro. They
like,
carried
if
it
he,
everywhere.
bro, if he cheated on Shakira, well, I don't blame the guy. Shakira is like 50 or something. I don't know.
Oh my god, she's probably like
God,
40
you
something, but
you're violating, bro.
or maybe
My boy PK deserves better, guys. Respect.
Now,
she's 45. Damn. Okay.
for me, I just
I don't
don't
blame him.
understand anything about that. Anything. Wait, is it like it is? So it isn't 100% confirmed. Like
I
here
mean,
we go, Fabrizio Romano.
Like what? That he cheated on
mm,
Shakira?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she
No.
confirmed that they separated.
Oh, for real? She confirmed?
yeah,
Yeah, like today I just saw an article saying Shakira confirmed.
yeah, they both confirmed, but they haven't really come out to say what caused it. So it's probably cheating, but they haven't said it. But
You know what?
it's
I just think
official.
that I
They have
just think the
confirmed.
relationship must have died. Who knows, bro? I don't think
Probably,
it's
bro.
cheating.
Probably,
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
marriage don't really last long, bro. That's all I
They
gotta
weren't
say,
even
bro.
married.
They weren't even married.
I
See, it
think
wasn't
that was
wasn't
one
a
of the
stable relationship. It is what
you know
it is.
that was an
it
issue.
was
I
like
didn't
a spouse situation. A spouse situation.
it was just a really long like relationship. That's just it. I think Shakira doesn't want to get married. I think PK wanted to at one point, especially.
And
Anyway, yeah.
even how they met, it wasn't like they had a lot of in common and stuff. They just had fun in the World Cup in South Africa. They met, and then yeah,
It was
they
her
started.
music video.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
music video must have started that shit. I
Yeah,
don't know,
it
man.
did.
Prior to that, I've seen some music videos on Shakira, bro, and some of those other singers, it looks looking funny, So who knows if Shakira cheated first? I'm just saying that out there, but that was for real. I'm just joking around. Look, when it comes to Gerard Piqué, it's his personal life. I hope he doesn't bring that into the dressing room because I'm gonna have beef with him. Yeah, so put your personal life aside. When the season starts, you go out there and play the damn game. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. If you cheated, then we have our Icardi in our squad. It is.
I mean, Icardi came from the Barca academy, so maybe it's a Barca thing.
Nah, come on, bro.
Nah, nah,
Nah,
nah, nah,
nah,
nah,
nah,
nah.
nah.
Yo,
Okay.
when's Messi's
Iniesta,
time? When's
Iniesta,
Messi?
You're reaching, bro.
Iniesta,
You're
Xavi did
definitely
not
reaching,
cheat it.
bro.
Iniesta and Xavi did not cheat, bro. They not cheat on
Messi
anyone.
never cheated, bro. What's this guy saying?
Messi either. Messi either. Neither did Puyol, bro. Hey, no, PK went to Manchester United, bro, and then he came back, and I'm like, yeah, no, bro.
Yeah, he
Maybe,
did. Huh?
Maybe
What a dude,
Fergie
bro.
turned him as a monster, bro. Fergie turned him into this.
But so all the rumors about it being Gavi's mother, that's totally fake, right?
Yeah, that's
No,
fair. That's
that's
fair.
not real. Yeah,
Definitely
that's
Yo,
fake.
no, that would
Definitely.
be crazy.
that would
That
be
would be
awful.
crazy.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
I would rip, bro. I
Yo,
think I would rip PK apart because, bro, like that would be so fucked up. Like, that
Ah,
would definitely jeopardize our renewal towards that kid, cause I want to renew
yo,
with Gavi as soon as possible.
but even though it's fake, how do you feel? How does Gavi feel? A lot, tons of social media sites saying that his captain, his teammate, slept with his mother.
Yeah, it's fucked up because well, which source was that? Was it a Spanish media? Was it a Spanish media that took that out?
I don't think so. I think
Yeah,
it was probably some. Was it?
no, I
Bro,
don't know. I don't know.
Somebody came out with it and someone
I don't
ran
know
with it.
which was the official source, but bro, like there's this thing that Spain loves to do. They also love to destabilize Barcelona as much as possible. So they pull whatever news out of their ass just to bring tension into the club. So it's expected, bro. I've seen some idiotic posts or articles from these sources from Madrid and other eras, and that's the main purpose, is just to start crap, you know. It is
Yeah.
what it is, man. Like,
Yeah. So just to point this out, the Jose Mourinho rumors, it's been confirmed, I think, by the Telegraph that Campos has interest in him
nah.
and
See,
that they're trying to get him.
this campus guy is moving mad. I'm not gonna lie. What is he doing, bro? Jose Mourinho is he dumb? Oh my god.
It's for
No, no,
his
no, no, no.
leadership skills, but I think it's not on Mourinho's part. I think that's on PSG's part. Whether he says no or whether Roma accepts, I highly doubt they will. I doubt they will
Mm,
because both of them intend to stay together for a very long time. So,
yeah.
yeah, I don't think anything's happening. It's just
Um,
it's
it,
gaining traction. Mhm.
it said it's the site. It's from Periosico. It's Periosico, so it must be Spanish. But one good reporter, Rashad Rahman, I think he's very involved with Barca. He
yeah,
said
he's a
that.
bum. He's like our Madrid zone, you know. He's our Madrid
Oh,
zone.
okay. But he said that the bit about Gavi's mother being involved is coming from a parody account, and
Oh,
that
okay.
no such news existed. So it was like a joke at the beginning, and then everyone started tweeting about it. And
That's what I'm telling you, bro. People eat it up. Like people genuinely made memes about it, like if it was real. The thing is,
yeah,
look,
Bruh,
you
crazy.
guys being linked to Mourinho, that's crazy, bro. Like Mourinho. The thing- yeah, look, he
Yeah.
might be good for the Champions League based on like his pragmatic style, but
yeah.
this guy, bro, that part the bullshit. It ain't for me, man. I'm a Barcelona fan. I like to attack, so
For me with Mourinho, it's more about how he's a person. He's a man, and we have Pochettino, who is the opposite of a man. He's like a transgender without the operation.
Oh my god.
whoa.
Mo, calm
Bro, yo, yo, yo,
down.
yo. Relax, PSG.
You're gonna get all of us cancelled, bro.
Oh my
For
god.
nope, no, he's not. Do not cancel me.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
No, no.
Oh my god. Oh, that was
Okay, okay.
crazy.
Yeah, I think, bro,
Dude.
Mourinho will definitely look. One thing I can agree with what Mourinho does is like he hypes up these players. He hype up his players, bro. He makes them
Yeah,
believe that
Yeah.
they're fucking like the best thing in the world, bro. Like he,
yeah.
come
It's
on.
that mental. He can give them some of his mental strength when they play under him. It's like what Itu said. He said that the season after Mourinho left, the manager said, "Can you play right winger, as you did last season?" And he said, "No, I only did that for Mourinho." And even Zlatan Ibrahimovic, like the biggest ego and everything, the respect he has for Mourinho, it's unmatched. So
Yeah, but this has nothing to do with ego, though. You
no,
have to be
no,
compatible.
no. I
They're
don't say
just
it in a bad way. I don't. I say it in a good way. Ego is good as long as you don't lie to yourself. You can have a big ego, but you have to be honest with yourself. When you start saying no, I'm better than this guy when you're not, then it's bad ego.
no, but
It's
it's about
overconfident.
compatibility with a lot of these players.
Yeah,
Like that's why Mourinho is so like divisive. Either like when he joins a club, it's either they love him or they hate him. It's one of the other. So like
Like,
when the personalities who love Mourinho are people who are already like that to begin with.
yeah,
Like I guess from what I'm seeing, if there's probably an exception to that rule, then fine. But like it's people with that monster mentality anyway, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they lead with that, but
yeah,
they've that's how they approach everything.
look, Mourinho is good at motivating players, but based on that rumor to PSG, like it's very unlikely. Like he's literally building Roma on his own, and I think he wants to make something out of that team. So it's very unlikely. It's the very first time in years since he had the full keys of a club where he can do whatever he wants, and it's since it's Roma, he gladly take it, and PSG would be, I don't know. He would. Some players will not gel with him. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Like some
Yeah,
players will not
for
like
sure,
discipline.
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
I think when he left Real, he didn't have a good relationship with Ramos. Ramos was one of the people that
Oh,
wanted him
wow.
out, him and Casillas.
Mhm,
So that might come back.
I forgot
Uh,
Ramos was there.
mhm.
I'm not even
uh,
lying.
yeah, I don't know, but with another Barca player linked, not that much right now with PSG. It's
De
Dion.
Jong? Doubt it.
It's possible. If you guys put a nice bid, bro, we'll gladly sell them to you guys. You know, you
No,
guys are.
but
90
the
M
thing
or
is,
nothing, bro.
No, on
90 M or nothing. 90
No, no,
or nothing.
85,
who's
85
paying
or
90
80,
for
bro.
De Jong?
80 or 85, bro. Like legit.
Fair,
They
fair,
Bro, look,
said
fair,
80.
hey, bro,
fair.
look.
You know,
He's
I'll,
not,
I'll
he's
take
not,
it.
he's not worth 80 million. But you know, that's the market value. You know,
Nah, nah, nah. He's what 80 M. Dijon what 80 M. In my own opinion, he's what 80 M.
United can have him, in my humble opinion.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
it's
Like,
not
anyone can
because
have
of
him.
him, but it's
At this point, I don't care who gets him. Just give us ATM, bro. We
so
need money.
free money.
I don't like. I'm not bothered. Give us ATM, get him. PSG, Man U, everybody, take him, bro. Like
Take him, bro.
I'm
No, I want him
take.
out. Like, bro, why does our fan base is so obsessed with this guy? Like, what has he
Nah,
offered to Barcelona? He hasn't been a leader in the midfield. Nothing, bro. I'm
the
seeing
problem
kids like
is
Gavi and Pedri stepping up.
the problem with De Jong is that he just looks as if we bought him a few days ago. Like it's always he hasn't settled into the team. We haven't played to his strength. Like we have tried everything. He has played defensive midfield. He has played an attacking midfield in the sense of him and like a box to box kind of situation. He has played everything. It's not working. He's so inconsistent. It's like a proper situation, but on lower scale. And his saving grace is that he's young. I think he's 20, 25, 26.
25. He's
Yeah,
been
Ish.
here for
some
3 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear any adopting or he needs time.
Exactly, bro. It's been 3 years, bro. We haven't seen anything. He's supposed to be Buzi's successor. Right now, we are still looking for Buzi's successor. So it's crazy. He should go, bro. I wish him good luck. I want to see him ball, but it doesn't have to be a backer. Give us ATM, you can have him.
Yeah, like if
Simple.
PSG want him, bro, like come get him, bro. We're not gonna make it.
Have
We're
him,
not gonna
bro.
fight you guys again, bro. Like yes, come get him. And if
He-
Man United want him, the thing is
have
with
him.
Manchester United, there's no Champions League football in there, you know.
that's the
Nah,
problem.
but the thing is, they need him.
They
Like
do.
they need him. Like they need him. Like he's going to be like at the top in Manchester United. They need him. But it depends on his As I said, I don't care. Just give us 80 and you can have it.
Yeah,
It's
these guys
that's
will definitely pay the 85 mil for De Jong, bro. Like, god damn. The thing is,
it.
Ten Hag has to convince him.
Nah, but thing is
You
that
guys and say, yeah.
if you look at their midfield, it's deadwood, bro. Their
Yeah.
midfield is deadwood. Like they have no midfielders. Fred and who else? Literally nobody, bro. So
McTominay.
they're desperate, very desperate right now.
It
That's
all
why
depends
we're
on
willing
who
to
Ten
sell.
Hag decides to keep.
Like the issue isn't with Barcelona. Barcelona is definitely willing to sell Frankie De Jong, but the issue is the player. The player doesn't want to leave Barcelona. You know, like
But
unless Ten
I
Hag
mean,
convinces.
I can see that De Jong wouldn't want to join United. They have been shit for like 10 seasons now. They don't have Champions League football next season. But if PSG come in with a serious attempt that Barca accepts, would De Jong accept to move to PSG?
Yes, easily. Like he just wants Champions League football, and you guys have that. Like, and
Mm.
plus Paris is a
But
wonderful city to live in. So, like, he'll
but we have
definitely
that too,
lean
though.
towards that.
We have Champions League football though, so like I don't really get that Champions League
Yeah,
football
no, but
stuff.
the thing is, look,
No, but he
no,
can't stay.
yeah, look. Once the boy makes the message clear to him that he has to leave, this guy will literally leave, bro. But then the thing is, he wants a club that wants Champions League football. It was even verified by Fabrizio Romano. Like that's his big issue with the United links. Like eh, he would love to stay, but if they want him out of the squad, like I don't think he's the type of guy that would
C-
voice his
can you
opinion.
see? Can you see De Jong at Barca next season?
I think he's leaving. I genuinely think he'll eventually leave. It's
Mm,
been bro. It's been a complete failure when it comes to Barcelona. He does not fit our style of play. Because people say like, but Ajax and Barcelona plays a similar way. It's not really accurate, bro. Like, oh, these guys still play that old school type of position football. We want is the most improved one. But then the thing is with the version that we have, like we're incapable of playing it for a long period of time because we don't have squad depth and some players can't understand uh, can't follow instructions when the manager
Yes.
is given it. And one of the players is Frankie De Jong. He doesn't understand what to do on the pitch, and it's shocking that a player of his caliber is lost like that. It's not, but it's crazy, bro. Frankie De Jong, I don't think he's a bad player. He's an excellent player, but the thing is, it did not work for Barcelona. I don't know why. I think there's a lot of things that comes into that factor. One of the things is that we switched three managers very quickly throughout the season. I think it was Valverde, then Setien, then Koeman, then to Xavi. Like we've been like sacking and hiring, and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but there are certain players in the team that while we were sucking a bunch of managers, like their level did not drop, And but Frankie De Jong has always been that player that we keep trying to put this narrative that he's developing and he's for the future, but he's been here for 3 years and he hasn't improved in any of his positions, not even in the defensive midfield, not even in the box to box position. And for me, the last time that I saw the Frankie De Jong from Ajax, that guy at Barcelona, is when Koeman played him in the center back position. You remember that, bro? When he was like when
Yeah,
we played center back,
yeah, yeah. Nah,
we played
bro.
him in the center back position, and his role was to play from the back and get the
Yeah,
ball to Busquets. And for
yeah.
me, that was the only time we saw a really good Frankie De Jong consistently.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
don't play a
He
back
was
three
cooking, bro.
normally, so
Yeah.
it's
Mm.
unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate to what happened to Frankie De Jong, but I wish him the best to whatever club he goes. It didn't work out.
Just 85M, bro. 85M. We take him. We call it
Yeah.
goodbyes. Bye bye.
I mean, the thing
It's
is,
not doing.
Lidor, when the Trumani, if the Trumani file fails for PSG, I mean, I've read reports that we have offered 100 million to Monaco for him. So the money is
Bruh.
there to splash for a central defensive midfielder, and if that's De Jong, PSG would. But do you think that Barca would negotiate with PSG? No problem.
Yes, bro.
Mm,
We need money, right?
mm.
They
Yeah,
will
yeah.
negotiate,
We
bro.
are
Like they
broke,
will
bro.
negotiate.
We are so
It's
broke. Like I'm even thinking if PSG can loan us a few M's, 50 M's,
This is
100 M's, we're
not,
good.
dude. The people are having
Loan us
their
some money, bro.
weddings. Let people have their
Nah,
weddings.
nah, nah,
That
nah, nah,
I'll
nah, nah.
pay
Guys, guys, guys.
something off.
Nah, guys, that I think a lot of club does that now. They do that. That wedding thing is even Real Madrid. They do it too. You guys should relax about them.
No,
Yeah,
but
Madrid, bro.
they're doing
Madrid
it
is
now.
Madrid legit is gonna hold
They've
concerts at
done it
Etihad
from
Stadium.
like
No,
yeah,
concerts are
for real.
normal. We hold concerts at Parc de France. The thing is, though,
Yeah,
weddings though.
marriage.
What do you
Listen,
mean
They
marriage?
have an
What are you
event
talking
center.
about?
Don't let me catch the pie at the Bernabeu singing, bro. That's all.
Yo,
Nah,
what do you
nah.
mean about marriage? I don't get it.
Now
they're
we,
doing
we
weddings.
announced. Yeah, yeah.
What,
But
what,
it
what?
does. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, though.
Oh my
Say again,
god.
say again.
Well, which stadium
Okay.
are we gonna use though? Which stadium are we gonna use? It's not gonna be the Camp Nou. Like that's a
The
secret
stadium,
ground.
bro.
The
No,
stadium.
it's gonna be stadium, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be
Yeah.
the Johan Cruyff
Wait,
Stadium or something.
No,
yo,
it's
what
stadium.
are you talking? What marriage? Is De Jong gonna marry in Camp
No,
Nou?
no,
No,
no.
no, 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 no.
No, no, they're doing weddings in Camp Nou
It's
to
not a
make
Who?
big
money.
deal, though. Madrid has
Oh
been.
my god!
Madrid do this, guys. Come on,
No, I know but the reason why they're doing it is obvious at this point. They're gonna make money wherever they can. They're
Yo,
doing tours. You get to play.
Oh
You
yo.
get to
So
my
play
first,
on the
god.
pitch.
so
We are
Hey,
first,
just.
bro, there's nothing wrong. There's Camp Nou is for the
There's
fans,
nothing
bro.
wrong.
no.
The
So
Camp
And
Nou is
there's
for
first,
the
nothing
fans.
wrong with it. I'm just
so
saying that,
first,
like,
Spotify Camp Nou, and then it's marriage Camp Nou.
Hey,
What's
leave,
the
leave the
fair?
Camp Nou. Leave the
No,
Camp
no,
Nou
no,
is
no,
a
no.
sacred ground. Come on, guys,
No,
respect the
no,
Camp.
no. Yeah, respect the
dude,
time.
I'm just
Respect the time.
saying that, like, that could probably aid in the money issues as well, because that's what
No,
it's
yeah,
intended
you
to
know what's
do.
crazy? For me, the marriage one is not as embarrassing as the Spotify sponsorship
Bro,
changing the
Jesus.
artist.
Oh my god.
But I've
Oh
seen
my
that
gosh.
the bars.
That Spotify, the
What?
Spotify thing is crazy, bro. Jesus. Our stadium is called Spotify Company. That's disgusting, bro.
I'm still
That's
gonna call it Camp
crazy.
Nou.
I read.
Same here, bro. I'm not calling it Spotify Company. What's that? That's disgusting, bro. Jesus.
I'm
Yo,
just calling it
yo,
Camp Nou.
it's like we have Liga and Uber Eats.
Mhm.
We became a meme for it. We became a meme for it.
Bruh.
But the deal ends soon. 1 year left of Uber Eats, and then it goes
Hopefully,
back
guys.
to League N. But
Oh my
the
god.
but I've read that the socios at Barca have accepted a 20 to 25% TV rights deal.
Mhm. All of those deals are to inject large sums of money to clear up the debt that we
We
have
need
with
money, bro.
yeah. And
We
bro,
need
for me,
money.
selling
Jesus.
our most valuable assets in Barcelona is those TV rights. They're very good. And then the thing is, we making deals with certain companies. It's actually opens a large window for a larger investment toward the future. So yeah, we're getting some pretty great deals. This is just to clear off debt, guys. So don't hype yourself up thinking that the large sum of money that we're generating,
Bruh.
the large
Hey,
sum of money,
Crazy.
the large sum of money that we're generating is not for transfers or anything. It's just to clear up the debt. So La Liga does
Yeah.
not enforce that strict laws towards Barcelona.
Bruh.
The whole four in
Oh,
one.
shush. This is
Guys,
not
look at
real.
This
look at
is
This
what
is
this is
Barca
not
disgusting.
Universal.
real.
This is disgusting, bro.
That
Oh
is
my.
not real. Are you kidding? That's not real.
Yo, nah, come on, bro.
Dude.
PSG, hey, bro, relax, chill out, bro.
And
Chill out.
you retweeted it, you weirdo. Oh my
Now,
god.
Oh
Camp
my.
Nou's Spotify Stadium is now allowing porn scenes to be shot inside the stadium. The
Hey,
club
Oh
that's
my
bro,
gosh.
that
Delete,
no, guys,
delete,
listen,
delete,
listen. That's done, bro.
delete.
That's done.
That's
We're
so
doing
much,
done. We're doing done,
so
bro.
much
I'm sorry,
disrespect,
bro.
bro. We are done, bro. Like we are so done. Our president was telling us Haaland dreams. That guy, yeah, Jesus, he was telling us Haaland dreams. He was telling us, okay, we might get him, be patient, be patient. At the end of the day, we have no money. Everybody taking wage cuts month after month. You see this guy, wage cut there. The guy, bro.
Bro,
Bro.
everybody promised something. Didn't Florentino promise Mbappe for like 11 years? And when he did, he didn't get it. Like, bro, promises are meant to be broken, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
facts.
Don't
No,
come
but
to me. If Madrid fans come to me, oh, he promised Messi, he promised Haaland, I'm gonna say the same thing. He promised you guys Mbappe. You saw what happened.
Yo,
So,
it's crazy. It's crazy that Real Madrid fans are more sad about Mbappe than about winning the Champions League. That just
Till
shows
this
how
day,
small their club is.
till this day, they're still pained. Still pained. It's crazy. You guys should move on. They're still pained. I'm seeing the zero Champions League trophies, Bitcoin, that and this. It's like,
PayPal.
guys, relax. Yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
bro.
and
Like
PayPal.
I find it hilarious, right? I find it hilarious that they trying to pay Mbappe like if he betrayed Madrid. You know, there was no freaking verbal
There
agreement
was
with
no
no.
loyalty to Madrid, though. He's
He
a
was
fan.
never promised shit to Madrid. I know that he decided to stay
Facts.
at PSG. They painted the guy like the devil, bro. Like he used Madrid,
Yeah.
bro. Like, nah, bro. This kid did not promise anything, bro. He said he likes both clubs, but at the end of the day, he'll make his decision. And for me, people that think that him going to Madrid not going to Madrid means he doesn't have ambition. That's bullshit because winning the first Champions League for PSG, that's insane ambition, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's
That's good.
that
That's gonna be
yeah.
crazy. It's
If
gonna
he
be
win, if he
crazy,
finds a
bro.
way to give PSG his for their first Champions League, that's good in my opinion. And the thing is,
Yeah.
going to Madrid, bro, like there's not going to Madrid like and winning a Champions League is nothing special about that, bro. Like
It's the
it's
norms,
Madrid,
bro.
it's Madrid, bro. Like
Norms,
you know.
like it's supposed to happen. Yeah, yeah, I get that. He has ambition. He just has to be like strong. He has to be very strong and disciplined,
I'm
bro.
telling
Because
you, bro. If
people are
if he
gonna,
finds a way to carry PSG to a Champions League final, it'll be crazy,
Yo,
man.
is it
yeah.
true that Leeds have asked between 70 and 80 million for Rafinha?
Nah,
Yeah,
Is it
these guys are on
50?
drugs.
55. Nah, it
55,
Yeah.
was
but they're still
55.
on
It
drugs.
was
They're still
55.
on drugs. I'm
What?
not paying 55
55.
for some for some overrated guy, bro. Nah.
He's not
Nah, nah, nah.
overrated.
Chill out,
Rafinha's
chill out, chill out, chill out,
talented.
chill out,
No, he's
chill out,
good,
bro.
but
55
I mean,
million though.
Leeds, it's this
But
Premier League
nah, it's
disgusting
not it
oil
though.
money.
Bro, you know this
Nah,
team
it's
was in
not that.
relegation, bro. Why are we paying so much
They
for a
didn't get
player?
because they didn't
They
get relegated. If
Yeah,
he
but
had
easy,
gotten
man. It would
relegated,
have
it
been
would have been
look,
crazy.
you
cheaper.
Yes,
see,
easy.
bro, they're in such a low level, bro. Like they should not be demanding that much money, bro, for Rafinha, bro. What
Yeah,
about people, bro?
facts,
Like
facts.
crazy, bro. Like, bro,
But he's
you
good.
know he's 25, and he is on some crazy player to
No,
spend a
he's
lot
good.
of money.
Don't get me wrong, but we are in a situation right now. 55 M is ridiculous. 30 M's and I'll take it. 25,
Like
I'll
if we
take it.
had 55, bro,
And
like let's go get Lewandowski and fuck it, bro. It is what it
I
is.
see, no, chill. This Lewandowski thing for me, I find it very confusing. Why are we buying Lewandowski? Like, why? Like,
I would be much more happier than having Lewandowski than keeping Aubameyang, bro. Like Aubameyang is a
why?
good finisher, but his link up play is
Explain.
non-existent. His link up play is
Yeah.
non-existent. Yeah.
Yeah, but that means we need to start preparing the what's this guy's name? The Obama Young sell plans now. If you're buying Lewandowski, we can't put two strikers in one
Right,
team.
Aubameyang. This is crazy thing. Aubameyang only works if Dembele is there, bro. But because Dembele is leaving,
Yeah,
bro, Aubameyang is gonna be useless, bro.
yeah.
Like there's not gonna be someone to create that much chances for Aubameyang. To get a good cross or a good through ball or something,
Yeah.
unless it comes from the midfield. But our midfield is a bit inconsistent because of the young players like Gavi and Pedri and stuff.
Pedri, Pedri's the goat, bro. He's the goat. The future goat, guys. I see.
Calm
He's gonna
down,
be
calm
great,
down,
guys.
bro, calm down. You know he's 19, bro. He's in development.
Nah.
And bro,
Yeah, for
we don't
sure.
wanna burn these kids out. Like we don't wanna hype them up to
Yeah,
be anything.
facts.
We'll do the same. We'll
Facts.
do the same thing that we did with Xavi and Iniesta. We'll just keep them quiet.
Yeah,
Keep them
fact.
quiet as well.
Love it.
Like for me,
Um,
I'm more impressed with Gavi, because he's younger and he's more tougher. Yeah,
Now, Gavi needs he needs discipline. He needs
yeah,
discipline.
indeed he does. But that comes with the age. He's 17. Like
Facts.
he got a little ego there. Like
Yeah,
I like it.
it's so tiny, bro.
I like it. I
I
like
like
it. I
it,
like
but
the ego,
you know,
but it gets out of hand. It gets out of hand eventually.
yeah, like
I
so
thought
many
he
yellow
was like,
cards.
he wanted to fight with like 3 Real Sociedad players, bro. Like, bro, it's like chill the hell down, bro. Like you're fucking 17. You're gonna get
Yeah,
beat up out here.
yeah,
So this
yeah,
kid needs to
yeah.
chill, man. But he's good. He's good.
I get that. I get that.
Um, I think that we have pretty much discussed everything
Yeah.
that I wanted to discuss. Um, but I can actually do that later. All right. Thanks everyone for watching this video.
Thanks for having me,
Um,
PSGNT.
yeah,
Thanks,
wait.
guys.
Let me just end the video. But thanks for watching, everyone, and have a nice day. Peace.